does a man become a hero of his people? It is a question every warrior has asked himself since the birth of the first mapuche. And I am one of few who have learned the answer. An answer I now impart to you. When these aching hands still grip the spear, when no clouded eyes hindered me from aiming the musket, I had the fortune of fighting alongside the greatest warrior our people have ever known. Lautaro, the Swift Hawk. One day, many years ago, evil spirits from a faraway land grew jealous and invaded our beautiful homeland of Araucanía. I refer to them as spirits because, although the Spanish are humans of flesh and blood like us, their four-legged beasts and thunderous weapons made them seem like wrathful gods. The leader of these foreign men was Pedro de Valdivia. Valdivia proudly claimed that he and Pizarro had seized a great deal of gold from the Inca, our rivals beyond the Great Mountains. Now, he had come to our lands seeking more, with his new Inca subjects in tow. Many tribes abandoned all bravery and submitted to Valdivia in hopes of peace. However, no matter how much land and gold he acquired, his insatiable greed could never be appeased. Every village that resisted him was burned to the ground, its people slaughtered like animals. Yet, a few remained defiant, including the village of Lautaro's father.
The barbarians will not rest until we have all joined our ancestors. There is nothing we can do, chieftain. Nothing. Except surrender and hope for mercy.
Is there no pride in your heart, warrior? The Spanish may have better weapons, but if we stay united, we can still beat them. Hold your ground until reinforcements arrive. Then, we will drive the Spanish out of Araucanía!
These two tribes have offered us their services, my chieftain. We should decide which of them we want to recruit. This tribe will now fight for us.
Shuman, Kimon.
Mary.
The settlement is a hub of economic activity. Use it to expand our control of this region.
We broke the Aztecs and crushed the Inca under our heel. You primitive little blades stand no chance against the might of Spain. Charge, men!
Valdivia terrorizes any village that resists him, but some of the villagers escaped his grasp. We should look for survivors among the ruins.
Another Mapuche tribe accepts its fate.
Chem Theuman.
When they passed through these villages, the Spanish set fire to 2 of our temples. If we repair them, we will restore the people's faith in our struggle. These four-legged monsters are not invincible after all! Kill the beast, kill the rider!
Another Mapuche tribe accepts its fate.
Our reinforcements are getting closer, chieftain. If we can only hold out for a little longer, we will be saved.
These savages will fight for us now.
Kimon. Amuan.
Another Mapuche tribe accepts its fate.
Kimon. Wei-chan. Wei Chun! My!
How many men had to die to reclaim those rickety hovels? Huh? How many more will you sacrifice before you accept the inevitable?
Father Chengkum! Wei Chun! One! Father Chengkum! Wei Chun!
We have repaired one of the temples. Already the people's spirits are lifting.
Pelei, Amuan. Kumei. Mai. Father Chengkum!
A minor setback. Send a few gunners in their direction and watch as the natives abandon their village in terror.
Pelei. Wei Chun! Pelei.
Valdivia burned our homes. We will help you fight the Spanish.
Mari.
Valdivia burned our homes. We will help you fight the Spanish.
Mai nantukin.
Amuan. Pelei. Wei Chun! Pelei. Amuan.
Another Mapuche tribe accepts its fate.
Both temples have been restored. The people are inspired by your commitment to our cause, chieftain.
Wei Chun! Father Chengkum!
The great Mapuche army has arrived!
Is this all that the tribes could muster? A handful of green boys and graying elders? Then we have bled in vain. Our only hope is to plead for mercy.
Oh, so this is the grand army of the Mapuche. How quaint. Now, behold the glory of Spain!
The Spanish showed no mercy. Valdivia ordered everyone in the village to be put to the blade. Lautaro, who was just a boy at the time, watched as his parents were killed in front of him. When his father let out a scream, Lautaro heard himself screaming too. In a blind fury, he picked up a broken lance and hurled it straight at Valdivia's heart. The Spaniard barely felt the impact through his armor, yet the boy had caught his attention. Perhaps he could mold this spirited barbarian into a Spanish soldier. That day, Valdivia welcomed Lautaro as his newest personal servant. Every fiber of Lautaro's being wanted to resist and scream, but he could do nothing. Nothing except swear bitter revenge. The spirit of Mapuche resistance shattered and died that day, except for a tiny sliver lodged in the heart of this angry young boy. Growing up under his master's watchful eye, Lautaro served Valdivia as he conquered the Mapuche homeland for his personal gain and the glory of Spain. To Lautaro, it was a fate worse than death. His only solace came during the brief moments he spent on horseback, riding alone across the hills. In those moments, he could almost fool himself into feeling free, almost feel the gentle touch of the sunrise on his face, just as it had felt when he woke up in his parents' house so many years ago. Yet, every time, those colorful memories quickly faded away, falling back into the gray depths of his soul, where only one thought kept him alive: his dream of exacting revenge on his captor. He learned to survive alongside the Spaniard by never asking questions and only responding with "Sí, Don Valdivia." He managed to avoid punishment. Over the years, Valdivia mistook his compliance for a broken and loyal spirit. The conquistador trained him in horseback riding, the use of Spanish weapons and battlefield tactics. He intended for Lautaro to lead his native forces into battle, believing that a Mapuche boy wielding Spanish guns would terrify the locals. Lautaro, however, had different plans. He impressed Valdivia with his swift mastery of even the most challenging tasks. Yet, his only goal was to eventually use this knowledge against his master. After years of campaigning with the Spanish, he realized that they were no demigods. They bled. They died. They could be defeated. As Lautaro came of age, Valdivia gave him command of his native troops. It was the ultimate test of his loyalty.
50 good men can defeat 1,000 natives if they just have a fort. That is how the new world will be won. Build 3 forts for me along the river, Lautaro, and I will consider your education complete.
Your will is my command, Don Valdivia. How I wish I could snap that murderer's neck. I must make him pay for his crimes. But how?
Well done, Lautaro! Now, protect my workers as they complete the construction. The native leader, Caupolican, has been spotted nearby. He may attempt to destroy the forts. Rebels are attacking across the river! Protect the workers!
Theuman.
You can kill us, but you can never break the Mapuche people. Attack, my warriors!
Some of my warriors have mastered the Spanish horse beasts. While these bolus riders are a fearsome lot. If only I could teach all the Mapuche to ride.
One. Feign Chuan. Feign.
A splendid sight. Now take these reinforcements and proceed to the next fort. I have great plans for you, my boy. We have looted some resources from the rebels. Do not waste them.
Wei Chun. Feign.
Mai Theuman.
One.
Another fort built, another futile Mapuche attack repelled. My people are too disorganized, and the weapons break like toys against Spanish steel. If only I could do something to help them.
Amuan. Mai. Amuan. Pelei. Theuman.
Chuan.
Rebels are attacking across the river! Protect the workers!
Wei Chun. Chuan. One. Feign.
Excellent. Now the rebels will be trapped like rats in a cage. You have exceeded my every expectation.
Pelei.
To carry out the next step of my grand plan. Track down this caupolican and bring me his head.
What has Valdivia ever given you except boots to lick and orders to follow? It's time you served your own people, Lautaro. Abandon the fiend you call your master, and I will gladly accept you into my army.
This is the chance I have been waiting for. If I can steal some horses and teach the Mapuche to ride, we could beat the Spanish at their own game.
Rumor has it you're planning to abandon your master, Lautaro. Do not worry, I will not report you. In fact, my men and I are eager to join you.
Falei. Shuman.
Betrayed? By my own confidant? What has the world come to when you cannot depend on your fellow man? Hunt him down and bring me his head!
One. Shuman.
There is a Spanish prison camp east of the river. We should set the prisoners free before we leave.
My name is Gaucolda. The Spanish killed my parents just like they did yours. If you free me, I will help you take vengeance on Don Valdivia. You have my eternal gratitude. Now, there is a keg of gunpowder which we could blow up to rescue some of the other prisoners. However, we only have one keg, and the Spanish are fast approaching. We cannot save everyone.
I've never been so happy to hear an explosion before. Thank you for rescuing us. We will follow you where you lead.
Shuman. Kimon. Shuman. One.
The horses are loose! Let us herd them across the river and meet with Caupolican!
Falei. Kimon. Fade Jenkum. Shuman.
Mai. Kumei.
Wei Chan.
You made the right choice, Lautaro. These beasts could be just the key to defeating the Spaniards. The conquistadors are on their way as we speak. Let us fall back to the village across the river. With their new fort completed, the Spanish will soon march deeper into Araucanía. We must delay their advance by destroying at least 2 of the forts before we retreat into the hills.
Δέουμαν, Φελέη.
Shuman. Falei. One. Kimon. Wei Chan. Kimon. Wei Chan. Wei Chan. Fade Jenkum. Falei. Shuman. One. Wei Chan. Fade Jenkum. Kimon. One. Wei Chan.
We have destroyed a Spanish fort!
Wei Chan.
How liberating it feels to burn the proof of your servitude to the ground!
Wei Chan.
Both forts lie in ruins! Your bold actions have won us precious time, but the Spaniards will be back soon in full force. Let us regroup in the hills and then strike when Valdivia least expects.
I had such high hopes for you, yet you choose to throw it all away? What a waste. Oh well, I can always find another servant.
Soon the Spanish will know the might of Mapuche cavalry.
Soon.
High War Chief welcomed Lautaro with open arms. As the sun illuminated the lush valley and the Puan trees swayed in a gentle breeze, it was as though the land and Lautaro breathed a single sigh of relief. He was home. Much like Valdivia, Caupolican had found a potential figurehead in the young warrior. But unlike the Spaniard, he saw Lautaro not as a mere tool, but as an equal. While some whispered that Lautaro might be a Spanish spy, it took Caupolican just a single glance to recognize the honesty in his eyes. He staked his reputation on the young man, making him his second-in-command after just a few weeks. Most Mapuche warriors quickly fell in line. After all, who were they to question Caupolican, the man who, according to the stories, had the strength to hold up a tree trunk for a whole day and night? Together, Lautaro and Caupolican set out to shape their disorganized warriors into an army capable of rivaling the Spanish.